demons, drunk on my regrets, teasing my weakness with an open seat to sit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bow's drunk on last night's booze. Got my face on the floor, silent as a tomb. Another screw rattled loose from his good time interviews, and that's all that more makes me for another. It's on the floor, silent.
Hey, here we are. Welcome to Tunesmith night. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm going to make a few little introductions here. I'm Janice Carper, Executive Director of the Wallowa Valley Music Alliance, and we are coming to you hopefully live from here in Enterprise, the far northeastern corner of Oregon, Wallowa County, tribal homeland to the Nimipu. And here on this beautiful, crystal clear winter evening, thanks for joining us. Tonight we have Nevada Sowle, Heidi Muller, and Mike MidLo playing original music for you in that order. And like to remind you that this is a, hold on a second, I got to turn my phone ringer off. I guess I don't have to tell you all to mute your cell phones. I just have to, okay. Can you guys hear me on the other end of the Zoom feed? Nevada, are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right.
Yep.
All systems go.
Seems to be so.
I'm going to bring everybody on here, so, okay, MidLo's not on yet. I'm just going to give you a little background on these folks. You'd expect most musicians from northern Idaho to be immovably rooted in folk, country, and American stylings, but Nevada Sowle doesn't let that landlocked positioning define his sound, constantly seeking to find new tones, both acoustic and electronic. Unique yet familiar, Sowle's catalog fits most snugly into the category of pop. But don't let that word deter you if you're a stickler for quality lyrical content and well thought out composition. Having spent the past few years recording and touring the West Coast with acts like Bart Budwig, Desolation Horse, Maita, Joseph Hine, and An American Forest, Sowle has found time in between green rooms and sound booths to develop a style that'll help define the sound and style of the Pacific Northwest. And you left out Margot Silker Band as well. I guess you were really Raphael in that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Heidi Muller is an award-winning songwriter, guitarist, and mountain dulcimer player from the Pacific Northwest. She travels the country giving concerts featuring her original songs and Appalachian traditional tunes, and is known for her crystalline alto voice, comfortable stage presence. And she's performed at the Kerrville Folk Festival, Tumbleweed Music Festival, on NPR's Mountain Stage radio show, and has opened for Nanci Griffith, Bill Staines, Ramblin Jack Elliott, and Jean Ritchie, among others. Muller has taught at dulcimer festivals nationwide, including Kentucky Music Week and the Berkeley Dulcimer Gathering. She's recorded 9 CDs and published numerous dulcimer songbooks, and had two songs published in Rise Again, a sequel to the legendary Rise Up Singing songbook. And her song, Good Road, was the theme song of the Inland Folk Show on Northwest Public Radio for 30 years. Muller makes her home in Joseph, Oregon with her partner Bob and 4 cats. And Heidi and I have known each other for, at least 30 years, probably a few more. And Mike MidLo lives, walks around, and writes songs in Wallowa County. Sometimes he ventures out and sings them for people. His latest record, Two Steps and Waltzes, was recorded at the OK Theater in Enterprise. and turned out to be popular, notably with local legends Rich Shirley and Janie Tippett. This is the greatest compliment. Well, it was pretty popular in my house too, so anyway. And just for your calendars, next month, Tunesmith is February 12th, featuring myself, Carolyn Lockhart, and Gregory Rollins. So mark your calendars for that. All right, I'm going to open my screen up to everybody here. Heidi, you're muted. Can you all hear me still? Okay, good. Because pretty soon I'm gonna mute myself and get out of here and hope this works. So Nevada's gonna kick it off, and then Heidi's next, and then Mike is next. We're gonna do. Did we agree on 5 songs? Was that the okay? And with no intermission. So I will see you guys back at the end of the show. And so take it away. Oops. Hold on. All right, these got scrambled around. All right. Nevada Sowle, take it away.
All right. Thanks for coming in here to watch, everybody. This is actually, I think, my first ever Zoom show. I just neglected to do any during the last couple of years, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I'm going to start with this first song. It's called So Incredibly High.
There's a home in my head I'll be staying, a vacation for a little while. And the walls I will hang won't have windows, and they'll reach so incredibly high. I will paint all around me a mural. I will work by the end of each day. There's a home in my head that I'm making, and I think you should just stay away. Only in my head I know, but sometimes you just gotta let yourself feel. My new home is without complication. There's no people in gray around here. There's no road that don't lead to Bodega, and your best friends are never away. There's a room with the roads and a dream cast, and the window looks down on the sky. There's a home in my head in the mountains where nobody ever dies. Only in my head I know, but sometimes you just gotta let yourself feel.
That was pretty. I like that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So you're in Astoria tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm coming all the way from Astoria, mouth of the river.
Yeah, wow. That's great. Well, we're up Hurricane Creek.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So here's a true story from a little while back here. You guys, I need you to sing on this and at a certain point, okay? all you people at home, I'm going to trust you to be singing, okay? It's very easy. Going out for a walk, first day of spring, up Hurricane Creek, hear the little birds sing, whoa. Little black tick. Come off the mountain and I feel so grand, then I see a little spider walking across my hand, whoa. Little black tick. Little black tick, oh, he feels so free, he just wanna run all over on me. Tired of climbing up grass all day, looking for a warm place he can stay. Tick, 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 this is it, folks. Tick, 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 tick. When I get back home, I start to itch, peel off my clothes with a nervous twitch, whoa. Little black tick. I brush my hair, I check my chin, got a strange sensation all over my skin, whoa. Little black tick. Little black tick, oh, he feels so free, he just wanna run all over on me. Tired of climbing up grass all day, looking for a warm place he can stay. Tick, 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 tick. When I finally get over feeling creepy, it's time for bed, I'm feeling sleepy, whoa. Little black tick. Then I wake up and what do I find? There's a tick on my face, I'm out of my mind, whoa. Little black tick. Little black tick, oh, he feels so free, he just wanna run all over on me. Tired of climbing up grass all day, looking for a warm place he can stay. Tick, 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 tick. Then my sweetie wakes up real self-assured, and he sends that tick to his great reward, whoa. Little black tick. So if you go walking up Hurricane Creek, you better watch out for the little black tick, whoa. Little black tick, 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 whoa. Little black tick, 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 whoa. Little black tick. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Heidi, in Nevada. Janice, all of you folks. My name's Mike, and I recorded this. I wrote this song, this first song, at the beginning of the pandemic. Man, maybe it was April or May of 2020, and I sort of hoped it would be irrelevant now. Turns out it's not. So I've never played this song on guitar or for people before, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Here we go. I wanna shake hands with my friends, give those I love a big old hug. It's a hard time, showed it to the weather. When can we all get together? Some folks get, some folks don't. Some give, some won't. People in pain, when will this end? weather. When can we all get together? Yeah, it's a hard, hard time. Shoulder to the weather. When can we all get together? I wanna shake hands, everybody stand up with my friends, with your arms around all my love. Oh, yeah, yeah, I wanna shake hands, everybody stand up with my friends, with your arms around, 'cause I love. Shoulder to the weather. When can we all get together?
All right. I love that. Nice song. I'll
Thanks.
get together. That's cool. This song also is a early quarantine. I was with Bart Budwig in Bern, Switzerland in early March 2020 when everything went down, and so we had to like get back in a hurry. It's a funny story, but when I got back, I spent some time at my parents' house in Idaho, and there's a bird, and I can't remember the name of the bird now, but it has a really specific tune, and I'd like never heard it at my parents' house before, and then when I was spending time there in 2020, I heard this bird over and over again, and it was like these two notes, and it would do that over and over again, and so I just decided to kind of make a song out of those notes so that we could like basically duet, the bird and I could duet in the backyard together. So this song is called Knocking Down Walls, and it's inspired by a bird. Backseat of the surfboard, have a spliff whenever you want to. Grab a few friends in the backyard, sing a song with the neighborhood bar. He's just a every feather is shimmering, and the aim old song, the only one that you know. I've been knocking down, I've been knocking down. I've been knocking down walls in the backyard, motivation in the form of an avian say. Had a convo in the backyard, pick a tune just to break up the day. Better's the word that makes purpose a featherweight, and the the same old song, the only one that you know. I've been knocking down walls. 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 Thanks.
That was
y'all.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, some folks in our listening area had a lot of snow in the last week. I mean, when the sun came out today, I think we've had 2 days with sun in maybe 2.5, 3 weeks or something, you know. But it was even more so up in the Washington Cascades, right? So here's a song for our current climate, I guess. The snow is blowing, the wind won't quit. Drifts are shifting round the yard. These are not your common snowflakes that just land and sit. They grab their life and love it hard. They swirl and skitter, they don't need to know where they're bound or who they'll meet. They got a little life at 3 below. They'll take it dancing in the street. Every snowflake is falling like the rest. Everyone its own design. There ain't no scrapping about who is the best. Frankly, they don't have the time. And all these millions don't talk about their God. If they pray at all, it's to stay cold. They're too busy living to put up a facade. They don't have a word for old. The snow is blowing, I should get up and go. With deadlines drawing ever near. The way it's going with these flakes out in the road, they're gonna try and keep me here. Lay down that pencil, put on your boots. Come join us in this elegance. Work when it's warmer on your trivial pursuits. Lady, may I have this dance?
Yeah. Heidi, always sounds so good. You're so inspiring.
Thank you.
Make me want to practice singing.
Yeah, definitely. That's how I feel.
Here's a winter song. Frosty moon, stubbleweed, stubble corn. Bill and his dog out in the straw scared up a big fat Canada. Dog and man watching as the heavy bird gets off the ground. Well, Bill took a shot with his old 12 gauge, but he missed, and the bird lived another day. Crashing sound, tree gives up, tree falls down. Smell of the cedar in the old day when the old tree broke and blocked the way. Yeah, watch out, kid, you flood that thing, air and old gasoline. Feel like the devil on the chainsaw cord, it'll fire right up and we'll clear the road. Oh, my bones, they long. Why don't we see you around? Why don't we see you around? We moved to town. We moved to town.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's got some big outlaw vibes. You know, it sounds like ignoring like caution signs in a cool way. You know, not in a simply reckless and irresponsible way, but in a cool way.
I'll just drop D.
Hell yeah.
Gilly.
That's it. This song I wrote about Wallowa County when I was, I think when I was living there in 2019-ish, 2018, probably actually, at the theater. And it's about summertime, so it's kind of the opposite of the snow vibe we were on. Concrete's been getting you down. You can really see what's missing without all those people around. Can't look your neighbor in the eye. Get the hell out of Oregon. We've always been keeping it distant. We all need there's nothing better than the summer in the late afternoon here in the county. You can stay a while. Be such a bummer if you leave too soon. You might miss out on all the simple things like sunbeams on pages that you flip to pass the time. Feel the water move you and completely clear your mind. Pack up the Camry, don't count the money you lost. You dreamt you were swimming, that dream was not a mirage. There's nothing better than the summer in the late afternoon here in the county. You can stay a while. Be such a bummer if you leave too soon. You might miss out on all the simple things. Oh. There's nothing better than the summer in the late afternoon here in the county. You can stay a while. Be such a bummer if you leave too soon. You might miss out on all the simple things.
That's one of my favorite Wallowa County songs. I love that one.
Thanks. Thank you. I was so excited to come to the county and then, dang it. And then I couldn't, but I was so excited even though it was January. I was like, this is going to be great.
I was so excited to go into town.
Yeah. Dang.
So this week is the first time I have ever had a Subaru be stuck, and it was stuck a car length out from the end of the driveway. And our snow up here, we didn't have anybody plow. Well, we would have, but they were so busy they couldn't get here. So nobody plowed for days.
Oh, wow.
And it just got pretty weird out there.
Ooh, that sounds bad.
So I can't really just necessarily take for granted that my Subaru's gonna do it, you know. But I still believe in it. I do.
Yep.
I've had Subarus for 30 years. I believe in them.
Me too.
Anyhow, I wrote this song in the county too, over in Joseph. Bob and I moved here in 2012, but I had done some house sitting over the winter of 2008, and a bunch of us met together for a songwriters group. Janice was a part of that, and we put out a CD that you can't really get anymore, but it's called Songs from the End of the Road, and that this song sort of came together for that.
Oh, Heidi, I've got it if anybody needs it.
Oh, okay. We'll ring you up. All righty. Tonight when the sun dropped down in the sky, it backlit the fields and farms. Venus and Mars sang a dark lullaby and gathered them up in their arms. It's a good time to walk your worries away and sing to yourself a new tune. If the answer you needed didn't come through the day, stand by and keep an eye on the moon. Keep an eye on the moon. She'll light up your way. She'll lean down and listen to what you have to say. If your heart's feeling empty, like a mother she'll croon. Shine on through the night, you'll be alright. Keep an eye on the moon. The world keeps on spinning around and around, and time only turns to deaf ear. All that you've lost and all that you found are fragile and fleeting indeed. It's a time to remember the ones that you love and leave behind your cocoon. Bring what you have and come into the sun, and tonight keep an eye on the moon. Keep an eye on the moon. She'll light up your way. She'll lean down and listen to what you have to say. If you're dancing with shadows in the late afternoon, just give it a while. You'll feel her smile. Keep an eye on the moon. Waxing, waning, hidden or full, her mystery silent and white. Eclipses and changes, pushes and pulls, hearts, tides, owls in flight. Somewhere away in a far-off land, a child stares into the fire. A tambourine jingles on an aged hand, with bracelets and jewels to admire. It's the oldest of melodies lingering low over the desert and dune. It sings to the stars what the grandmothers know. It's wise to keep an eye on the moon. Keep an eye on the moon. She'll light up your way. She'll lean down and listen to what you have to say. If you're wired and restless, she'll tell you that soon it'll fade in her gaze. It's only a phase. Keep an eye on the moon. Keep an eye on the moon. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Heidi, that's my life. I keep an eye on the moon. It's waxing. I'm gonna step out here after our Tunesmith night and keep an eye on the moon.
Good.
Thank you. Here's a song about we spent a good chunk of today splitting firewood, and right on the other side of my laptop is our wood stove, and I'm looking at it kind of roiling and keeping us warm. I wrote this song a number of years ago, and it has 3 different parts. It's supposed to be sung kind of in a round where the melodies swirl together, but it's just me, so I'm gonna give it a shot just the way it is. Here it goes. It's called Applewood. Let's give this a go. Stumbling in from the cold, it must be my bones growing old. So I lit a fire on the stove. Applewood smells so good. Now underneath November stars, warming my hands by the fire. Smoke and the chimney sparks. Applewood smells so good. Fir and pond, rose pine, and they are good friends of mine. They split and kindle fast, burn bright but do not last. Now oakwood and madrone and curly maple warm a home, but for my family I prefer the apple tree. Here it comes. Granny Smith and Johnny go in a pine. Oh, they taste like stumbling in from the cold. Yeah, it must be my bones getting old. Yes. So I lit a fire on the stone. Applewood smells so good. Applewood smells so good.
Beautiful. This song is about, I wrote this one in Astoria early last year. I was living in an apartment that was inside of an old bathhouse, and it was underneath the bridge that goes across the mouth of the Columbia River, and so there was this huge part of the bridge structure that was like right above my house, basically. And I started affectionately referring to the bridge as the monolith, because like whenever you looked out the windows, there's just this imposing brutalist figure right there. It was like, kind of remind me of Stanley Kubrick a little bit. So I wrote this song about a period of time when I was having like really strangely vivid dreams. And I think it was pretty early into me living near that. And I think for a little bit, I thought that perhaps the monolith was causing these dreams and affecting these dreams somehow, which I moved now, so, and I'm still having weird dreams sometimes, so I don't think that's what it was, but this is my tribute to the monolith, called As I Dream. As I dream underneath the monolith, a pleasant dream, but not so good to not forget. In my when I dream, I lay my head from dusk till dawn, a strange dream of summertime from summer's gone. In my room, in my once a dream of never-ending picture frames, the not quite dreams one would bear my brother's name. In my in my room, beneath the monolith. A strange new dream, but not so good to not forget.
You're next,
Hey,
right?
nice job.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, that's neat.
On Nevada, you took me back under the bridge, Mary Todd's Tavern,
Totally.
walking over there in the fog. Oh gosh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Of course, my pleasure.
Yeah.
You're next, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that having a gig to look forward to was good for songwriting. I do a lot of work with dulcimer, but I write most of my songs on guitar, and so I scurried around recently trying to get some songs done, and actually what I did is on this one I'm going to do for you that you guys haven't heard. I wrote it for an assignment in a writing class I took at Fish Trap with Cam Scott, and that has to have been 5 or 6 years ago, and I kept reworking it, and I really liked it, but it just wasn't right, and I finally got it to a place where I don't mind actually singing it for you. So anyhow, this is another local song here. Oh, and
Hey,
here's
guys.
Bob Webb. He's been helping me out with the technical stuff tonight. And speaking of that, we want to give a little shout out to James from Wallowa Valley Network, because we lost internet 15 minutes before starting time tonight, and he got us back up quick, so that was helpful.
Yes, it was.
So anyhow, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. We have never played this
We've
before.
never done this
and
before.
we rehearsed it an hour and a half ago.
I wouldn't
Okay.
advise you to do this at home.
Okay, here we go.
3, 4, 1.
The road to Joseph is a fleeting thought, like the tail of the steelhead he thought he'd caught. Had him there for a moment, then he slipped away. Adios, amigo, come another day. The road to Joseph is a length of yarn. She knits her brow by in the light of dawn, just spinning her hours on the wheel of time, trying to make a living from nickel to dime. The road to Joseph is a waking dream, like a sundog floating down a mountain stream. See the midnight cattle sleeping under the stars. Okay, we gotta go back because I got tongue-tied. 1, 2, 3. See the midnight cattle sleeping under the stars. Campfires and cowboys, fiddles and guitars. The road to Joseph is a double lane, from the flashing Minam to the East Moraine. A lot of people come here, then they drive away. But we solved that problem, 'cause we came to stay. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, all of us are singing songs about place tonight, about living where we are or remembering where we were, and where we're going to be. So I'm going to play a tune about that same thing. It's called Pacific Wonderland. It goes like this. Drove back east to see my family, maple trees and gold valley, hunting through big fields of corn to the town where I was born. I love you all, but I can't stay too long. Pouring rain, pouring rain. Billings, Bozeman, Butte, Missoula, look out now, I'm coming to Washington and Oregon, great Pacific Wonderland. I can't wait to get back home again. Now Mount Hartbow's patter pitter when I spot the Columbia River roll down to the briny blue. Miss Snipe, how do you do? Think you doing fine? How about you? Bozeman, Butte, Missoula, look out now, I'm coming. Washington and Oregon, great Pacific Wonderland. I can't wait to get back home again. Come on. Fire, mix a potion, stare off into the briny blue. Wait, hold on. Stare off into the starry skies, to the satellite light, waiting on the big old moon to rise. I'm gonna do that tonight. Come on now. Billings, Bozeman, Butte, Missoula, look out now, I'm coming. Pacific Wonderland. I can't wait to get back home again. That's all I have to say.
That's nice. That makes me think of Willis Allen Ramsey.
Well, yeah, man. It's like I used to drive across Montana all the time. It's like, how can I remember what the towns are? And it's like Billings, Bozeman. Oh yeah, Billings, but that's a song.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thanks.
right, that'll work. Enough time wasted. I think this is my last tune tonight. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone for coming out and listening, and Janice for putting this all together, and MidLo and Heidi, and it's great that we were able to do this, and this makes me want to do more things like this. It's weird being nervous on when you like I feel very nervous right now, like how we're playing a show, but I'm just in my house alone, and so it's kind of weird to just be in your house alone and nervous. I don't know. It's like I'm in I don't know, like I'm gonna get in trouble or something. So this last tune is called Life Owes One to You, and I think it's the newest song that I have written. So it's about maybe 6 months old or so. But yeah, anyways, here it goes. Olive from the desert had me walking to Olaf from the rivers on the hill. Monarch on my words as we were talking. Everything on earth was standing still. Daughter of the farmer of a tortoise, queen of sun and desert she could be. Had she not been laid up in the forest, had she not divinely come to me. Every now and then you get the feeling much too good has ever come to me. Grateful as I am, I get suspicious. Life owes one to you, life owes one to me. Stumbling through the walk, she told me stories. Fables always end with say no more. She was looking up to find the glory, while I was busy trying to find the floor. Found the dinghy tied up in the deep end. Figured we could make it out to sea. You probably only meant to dip your feet in, but your jeans got wet to just below the knee. Every now and then I get the feeling much too good has ever come to me. Grateful as I am, I get suspicious. Life owes one to you, life owes one to me. Life owes one to me. Life owes one to you. Life owes one to me.
Oh,
Thanks, y'all. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me up to play these songs.
You'll have to come back to the county pretty soon.
Oh, I want to so bad. I want to see what's going on at the theater, and
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah, boy. I guess that's okay. Okay. Well, here's a song I thought I better do tonight because First of all, we haven't had too many Wallowa County gigs, and second of all, the folks who used to come see us are out there someplace, hopefully here listening tonight. So if you know this one, you're certainly welcome to sing along, although here we are isolated in our little room up here in the middle of the snowdrifts, and we can't hear you, but we know you're there. So this is our last round, and thanks to Janice for inviting me in and to be with these guys. I really appreciate the lineup here tonight. It's been really nice to hear you both, and it's a good crew here. So, alrighty, here we go. Rivers and rangeland, rigs and four-wheelers, red tails and cottonwoods, hounds and blue heelers, glacial erratics, terminal ale, rodeos, sled dogs, magpies and quail, red barns and grange halls, tamcalicks, powwow, elk with new antlers, thinks he's a cow now, roads off to nowhere, nowhere to go, out in the county, it's blowing with snow, it's hard, but it's worth it to live on this land. There are no guarantees of a bird in the hand. We carve and we chisel, we plant and we plow. We're sticking it out in Wallowa. Cowboys and Indians, Maxville and Promise, hayfields and timber, Clydesdales and llamas, trailheads and prayer flags up Hurricane Creek, Olby Stone trophy homes, century-old brick, cattle and horses, canyons and prairie, camas and bitterroot, wild huckleberry, memories of Joseph, miners and gold, ranch wives and wood stoves, and winter's so cold. It's hard, but it's worth it to live on this land. There are no guarantees of a bird in the hand. We carve and we chisel, we plant and we plow. We're sticking it out in Wallowa. No Starbucks, no Walmart, no traffic, no stoplights, no money, no worries to stay out of bar fights, the neon and nightlife, and finely lit fountains can't hold a candle to the moon on the mountains. There's beauty in silence, deep as the sky, spirit and salmon, and dreams you can't buy, friendship and fellowship, all here together through fire and drought, wind and fair weather. It's hard, but it's worth it to live on this land. There are no guarantees of a bird in the hand. We carve and we chisel, we plant and we plow. We're sticking it out in Wallowa. Okay, MidLo, take it away.
Yeah, man, we're sticking it out in Wallowa. I just want to say, man, I miss hanging out with you folks. Oh, I love you. And times spent just together. Let's have it happen again. And thank you to Janice for all of the work she did to pull this thing together. a few days ago, we thought we'd all be together in the Oddfellows Hall here in Enterprise, and now we're all in our places. And all of you at home, thanks for tuning in. We're all working on this together. I'm gonna sing one more song, and I think all of us as songsters, Janice, Nevada, Heidi, all of you out there, we write these songs in our bedrooms and on our porches and in our brains. And if there's ever one tune you can play that maybe resonates with one other person, that's the thing. That's all worth it. It only takes one other person who might think that it means something to them. I wrote a song a couple of years ago that for some reason has kind of done that, and I'm going to play it for you tonight. I want to particularly thank An American Forest, Forrest Van Tile, and Margot Silker for spreading this song and playing this song for people all over the place that I would have never done. Timber bind in a tree is an evil hard thing for me to understand. I take a walk in the woods, wondering if I could be a better man. Ride a rainbow in a town, make a wish on a cloud. Oh, my aching back. You walk into the room and I come unglued. I want to thank you for being my friend. Ride a rainbow in a town, make a wish on a cloud. Oh, my aching back. You walk into the room, I jump over the moon. I want to thank you for being my friend. Timber bind in a tree is an evil hard thing for me to understand. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you.
Can you unmute me?
You're unmuted.
Great song, MidLo. Thanks.
Wonderful. Thank you, Janice.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much for doing this, you guys. I know we all wanted to be at the Oddfellows Hall doing it live, and I guess this is the next best thing. Nobody has to drive home in the ice. So thanks again, Nevada, Mike, Heidi, and thanks to all you for watching. If you feel like donating to the Music Alliance to help support this program and other making music matter. That's our motto.
I highly recommend
Wallowa
it.
Valley Music Alliance. So there will be, wvmusicalliance.org is our website. You can donate there and anytime, not just tonight. And really appreciate all the talent here tonight. And hopefully we'll be together next month for Tunesmith Night in real life. I'm going to whip up some songs for the next show. So is Carolyn Lockhart and Gregory Rollins. So that'll be February 12th. And thanks again to Wallowa Valley Networks for getting the internet back up at Heidi and Bob's house. And what am I forgetting? Anything? I wish we could just hang out, you guys.
I know. I know.
Do that for a little bit afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we will see you all next time. Thanks a lot, and have a good night.
Well, that was good, clean fun.
That was great.
I'm in abuse, and that toilet bowl begs me for another. Oh, brother, don't tell my mother that I'm breathing in manual, stuck hard in low gear. Yeah, I'm looking for the answer in the mirror.
It's good to hear it.
Well, the words come clear, but they're much too hard to hear. Behind the creaking, aching pain of almost dying. Oh, Reaper, where you hiding?